Yo, what is up, you guys? I'm DeAndre.
I'm Javante.
And this is Dre and Jay. Long time no see between both of us on screen. You know, we haven't done a video in a while. I think the last one we did together was Spider-Man No Way Home trailer reaction. But, you know, we're back. Here to drop some more videos for you guys. Some more content. And for today's video, we're doing a review / discussion on Marvel Studios' Hawkeye. The first 3 episodes are out on Disney Plus right now. We were supposed to do the first 2 and then do one this week, and then obviously everything going on, we just decided, fuck it, we'll just do all 3 together this week and just kind of give you a rundown of our general thoughts on each episode. So Javante, I'll let you start first. You know,
The first episode I thought was cool. Thought the way they introduced Kate Bishop with her family and seeing Hawkeye fighting in the Battle of New York, I thought that was cool. It gave a cool perspective from a different point of view, which I thought was tight. And seeing the destruction that the chariot was causing was like crazy side like that. As far as the first episode, I wasn't too crazy about the show at the time. it's the opener, so I don't expect a lot, but for the most part, it was okay. Kate Bishop was okay. I liked seeing Hawkeye at the Steve Rogers play with his family, and seeing the person playing Nat, Natasha Romanoff, Black Widow, and him having like throwbacks, like kind of like feeling like, damn, like she's really dead and gone and stuff like that. So I thought that was cool. I thought the fight scenes were cool. The scene in the auction house and stuff like that, I thought it was cool. Like, the action's been okay. First episode, honestly, for me, was just like the building block. I didn't really know what to expect, which is why I didn't have much to say about. I don't really have much to say about the first episode. It's kind of just like, you know, trying to see where they were going with the story and everything.
yeah, the first episode, I agree. I think, I'll say the play, low key. If we can get an Avengers play in real life, make it happen. Broadway, low key, that stuff was low key kind of entertaining. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, these lyrics ain't that bad. It's like, okay. And how Kate Bishop was introduced, I like that as well. I kind of one of those, oh shit, it kind of gives you a little bit of nostalgia, throwback to the original Avengers movie. Mm-hmm. I just find it funny that, you know, out of all the people saving New York, she was like, I like Hawkeye. I idolize Hawkeye. I mean, I get it, like, you know, he's the one like you actually see in person, but it's like, damn, like.
It's also one that's sustainable. All right, you can't be Iron Man, you can't be Hulk, you can't be Cap, you can't be Thor, you can't be none of them.
Yeah, that's true.
He's the only one that's honestly a true human who you can be like.
Yeah.
Which got me my next point. I'm glad to see him have like the hearing problem now and stuff. After all the stuff he's been through, I think it kind of makes him. It shows that, like, unlike the other character, well, you know, Iron Man was like human, but he had a suit. But like, it showed like the damage that took over time, and I thought that was cool. I thought it was very realistic to like what somebody probably would go through after going through all that. So I thought it was kind of funny how they like show like when they asked about the hearing thing. He's like, I don't know, and then he shows like all these scenes of him like going through all this different stuff and stuff that he went through and stuff. So I thought it was pretty cool. So yeah, that's all I would say.
Okay. As far as Kate Bishop, I actually did like how they kind of showed in the beginning, like especially the opening montage, like the intro, they show her having all these accolades and all these things that she competed in. So it kind of just gives you that backstory, so you kind of know, like, oh, okay, she's capable of doing this. She's like, I don't know, like, I know a lot of people thought originally that Kate Bishop was going to be this Mary Sue type character who just shows up and she can do everything. You know, kind of like Rey in Star Wars, like she just knows how to do everything. And she's never trained, but you do see that Kate Bishop has actually worked for that. You know, like she's studied martial arts, jiu-jitsu, archery. Like she's done everything, and she's done it at a high level. So, you know, I like that. Haley Steinfeld, I feel like her and Jeremy Renner have really good chemistry on screen. You know, I like the dynamic between those characters, and you have Clint Barton, who's kind of just, you know, reluctant to help her because, you know, he sees that, or for once, it's his mess that kind of causes it, because he was the one that was Ronin and, you know, that put on the suit and was fucking up basically the whole criminal underground. So seeing her wearing it, he knew immediately that she was in danger. So yeah, I do like that dynamic that they have though on screen. I feel like the chemistry is really good between both those characters. Also good to see Hawkeye with his family. I mean, obviously you see in Avengers in Endgame, he lost his family to the whole snap. So kind of seeing him kind of redeem himself and spending time with them, trying to spend time with them. It's kind of like and you definitely automatically get this Christmas vibe from the show. In a way, like Christmas movie, like he has to be back by Christmas Day, so obviously he's doing whatever he can to get back by Christmas Day. So I don't know, that was kind of the vibe I got from it. I do like how they're trying to tease like Hawkeye getting a new suit. Yeah, because Kate Bishop keeps asking him about it. Like she's just like, yeah, you should probably get like an H on the top, and
that was episode 3.
Huh?
It's episode 3.
Oh yeah, that was episode 3. But she did tease. She just started teasing it in episode 2, and she was like, "Why are you wearing the all black and all that?"
Yeah. Now episode 2 was a little more just character dynamic between the two of them. Seeing Jeremy Renner like trying to help her out. I thought the little nod to like Iron Man selling the Avengers Tower was just kind of cool. I don't know what that really means for the future or nothing like that, but like I'm not trying to speculate anything. I'm just saying it was kind of interesting. As far as for the episode 2, I like the like Yanni said, he liked it in episode 1, but I like the dynamic between them two. Like Kate Bishop, I still like Kate Bishop like that. She's cool. Like I like the show more for Jeremy Renner and Hawkeye. I like that dynamic better, and seeing him like kind of like take on this protection role. Like he sees that she's living at home by herself and stuff, and he kind of like looks at it like kind of like his own kid in a way. Even when he makes the comment when she says like I'm 20, or she says like I'm 20 or something like that, he's like that's still like 17 or something like that, I forgot. But he makes a joke about her age. But as far as I'm trying to remember episode 2. The dog, that's when we first see the dog. I mean, that's when we get the dog a little more. The dog's cool. You can go if you got anything. I really don't have much to say.
No. I was actually going back to episode 1 real quick because the whole auction, the auction that they had, and they had the Ronin suit. So it just kind of makes you like curious, like, okay, did they ever? Because you obviously remember Avengers Tower did get blown up, by Thanos in Avengers Endgame. So I guess without Tony Stark anymore to do much of the funding, I guess they just kind of like let it be destroyed. They didn't really try to make any effort to rebuild it or anything like that. That was one thing I was.
It's no Avengers. What the hell are you gonna build it for?
Yeah, there's no team. Yeah, that is true. So there's no point.
Episode 3, we start off. Oh well, episode 2 we see our bad guy, our criminal underground, the girl. Episode 3, we see our first interaction of who she was and why she is who she is and what led her to be what she is. We see that she has some disabilities, but it doesn't hinder her. Her father teaches her to be strong, so like we see her grow and see her learn how to fight, and then we see why she's after Ronin. You know what I mean? Seeing that she watched it in person, her dad being killed, her whole family pretty much being killed by him. So we understand why she's after him and stuff. And she don't sound like she's actually a villain either. I don't really look at her as a villain because like she really was trying to have a moment where she like, is he like it doesn't sound like it's like out of like spite, it's just out of like wanting revenge and for your loved ones. I thought Hawkeye telling him that Ronin's dead and that Black Widow killed him was kind of nice, like symbolic to like her coming to I think it was Japan after that, but coming to save him and bring him back and tell him like we can still save your family possibly, and basically taking him from that lifestyle. So that was pretty unique. The car chase scene thought was dope. Reminded me a lot of Black Widow in that car chase scene with some of the shots that were taken. Thought was unique, cool.
I like how they actually shot it like it was like they were inside the car.
That's how Black Widow was shot.
Yeah.
In a way.
Kinda nice camera angle. That was.
Yeah, no, it was cool. The humor in the show, it's there. It's not too bad. It's there though. Like of course, like a Marvel, but I wouldn't say it takes away from the show and like the moments, serious moments. But seeing Hawkeye like fighting and going crazy, and once he gets the bows and how he's going crazy when he gets his bows and stuff, he just starts shooting and all kinds of stuff.
I'm not even gonna lie. That's probably the first time I've ever seen Hawkeye put in work. I mean, he does in the movies, but that nigga was putting in some serious work. But he
Yeah,
was facing some average niggas.
Like, he was doing his thing, man. Seeing all the trick arrows like that, and her saying like, "Oh, what? I thought you have trick arrows." He's like, oh, he tells her like, "There's no trick arrows" and stuff like that. But then she sees like he has trick arrows, and her out there shooting them and testing out different things, and we get a chance to see a little bit of what he has in his bag. You know, what I mean, like the different kind of arrows and stuff like that. So it was tight. And the Hank Pym tribute and the Love the Ant-Man stuff with the Pym arrow was tight. Seeing that, you know, made it big and shit, that was cool. So a lot of cool moments. Episode 3, I think episode 3 was probably my favorite episode so far. I feel like it's the first one I really got a lot of action. I feel like we're finally moving forward with the story a lot more. Also, I'll take touch on. I know I'm going all over the place. The Kate Bishop, her and her mom's relationship is very interesting. It's not like it's like you can tell she loves her mom. Her mom really loves her. Her mom is trying to see what's best for her. And I don't think the guy that her mom is dating. I already know what his part is. Yeah, I know a lot of people. I know he seems like he's suspect, but I don't know. But overall, I'm enjoying the dynamic of the characters when they do interaction with other people, like with the mom and the stepfather or the boyfriend at the time and stuff like that. So it's been pretty dope. So
yeah, I do think the villain, or I don't know if she's a villain yet. They're confirmed villain, but Echo, that's her name. That's what the character's name is. But Maya Lopez, she in the comics, she's actually, she was like an ally and foe of Daredevil at one point, and she was Wilson Fisk, Kingpin's adoptive daughter, in the comics. Like, yeah, he killed her father and then raised her as his own, which I think they're doing different by the show, because I think Kingpin's her uncle, because it just showed when she was doing that karate class or whatever, and it showed the guy touching her and like touching her on her shoulder, and you kind of I know it's Kingpin. We all know it's Kingpin. They just haven't said it yet, or they haven't announced it yet. We haven't seen it yet, and we'll probably see it in the future episodes. But Kingpin's in it, man. And the funny thing in the comics, she actually was wore the Ronin costume before Clint Barton, and she was the one that gave him the Ronin costume in the comics. So it's kind of different how they're doing it in this series, or maybe she did give him costume. I don't know. I mean, it's weird though, but she's dope. Obviously a character with disabilities, and seeing her able to overcome them, and the actress actually has those disabilities in real life as well. Like, it's one of those things that I think it's nice to see a diverse casting choice, and so far she's been really good in the role. And then, lastly, I just talking about this series as a whole, I feel like one thing I like about it so much is that it's really grounded. It's not the supernatural, it's not aliens or anything like that. It's just actual like regular inner city stuff that you see. Like, you see, that was the first episode when we had the Chitauri and the Avengers. You see kind of the regular people in New York, what they experienced. And even you just see like the regular lives of the people. We never really got to explore that in the MCU, which obviously you can't really explore it when you have so many superheroes on screen and everything. But in episode 2, you have Clint Barton, who goes to that LARP event in order to get the suit. So you kind of just see the people's lives and how they interact. Like, you see them have day jobs and whatnot. With Kate Bishop, she has a job as well. So it's just one of those things where I feel like this show is really grounded in itself, and that's one thing I really like about it so far. So, but yep, that's all for this review, our thoughts, discussion. This one was quick. I know we didn't really have as much energy in this one, and we obviously stumbling because we're trying to remember the episodes we obviously saw a couple days ago. We're going to be on it starting next week with next week's episode, and we're going to make sure we do our reactions right after. Or not reaction, our reviews right after we watch the episode. But hey, shit happens, life happens. A lot of shit has been happening recently. So with that, man, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. And let me know your thoughts down below on Hawkeye, your thoughts on the season so far, or the series so far. What was your favorite episode? What are you excited to see in the future episodes? If there's anyone or anything that you're wanting the show to explore, and be sure to let us know your thoughts down below. If you liked this review, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and be sure to tune in for more. I'm DeAndre.
Javante.
This is Dre and Jay. Deuces.